Hi everyone. I think you are used to this topic, but I have to introduce this one more time because I am the student of YSB Yonsei School of Business. Now let's start. You can see that question mark. I think you all know what this business is. As you all know, we study statics, marketing, calculating, and so on. But I want to make a question for you guys. Do you know what you really want to study? And do you know what is your final dream? I think many Korean university students don't know this. So in this time, I want to introduce what I really want to study in Yonsei School of Business. That is social enterprise. In Korean, it is called 사회적 기업. Maybe you are surprised because you didn't expect that social enterprise is included in business. But yes, in these days, many professors who are majored in business study this social enterprise because it is really good for our society, not only the CEO itself. Now, I will show you the difference between normal enterprise and social enterprise. As you can see the picture, the final purpose of normal enterprises are money. So they love competition and they want to win the game. Also, the CEO of normal enterprises want to make his own profit. So normally, they think he is the most important person in the world. But in case of social enterprise, things are different. The major purpose of social enterprise is cooperation with the other people and live together, like this picture. Especially, most social enterprises care the poor, the old, the child who lives himself. So, the slogan of social enterprises is, as you can see, live together, like this picture. Normally, social enterprises do these things. First, they make profit because they are enterprises, not the contributor, but they share the profit with other people and they want to give jobs or the poor so they can get some income and get out of this poverty. Therefore, the social enterprises emphasize circulation between the rich and the poor. I will show you the successful example of social enterprise, that is Tom's Shoes. And it is very famous shoes. This company is made in California. The slogan of this company is Shoes for Tomorrow. Because this company's strategy is 1 for 1. That means if you buy one pair of shoes, the company give another one pair of shoes to the children who lives in poor countries. The man on the picture is the CEO of Tom's Shoes, Blake Mycoskie. He is also the man I really want to respect because I really respect because I want to make this social enterprises later. This is the final finish of my presentation. Thank you.
Begin. Hello everyone, I'm Oh Sung-chun and I'm majoring in history. Since history covers broad range of area, I will particularly focus on Korean modern history, which I want to study most. History in three parts, largely divided into three parts: Korean history, Oriental history, and Western history. And of that, I want to focus on Korean modern history. And Korean modern history is divided into three categories: early modernization period, Japanese occupational period, and Republic of Korea, which respectively called in Korean as 개화기, 일제강점기, and 대한민국. I want to present about early modernization period. This is the age of coexistence where Korean civilization and Western civilization mingles together. As you see, this man is Heungseon Daewon-gun, who represents the traditional culture of Korean, and this is the tram that was introduced in late 19th century in Korea, which is the type of the Western civilization that has been introduced to South Korea. I know, not South Korea, but Korea to Korea. So in this period, traditional culture and the new Western culture has been mixed together. Also, this is the period of encounter with foreign nations. As you see on the left side is the making treaty between Korea and Japan about which making modern treaty, which is called Gangwon Treaty. And this is the first U.S. ambassador to Korea, whose name is Allen, and he has a close connection with Yonsei Foundation of Yonsei University, as you heard about many times before entering in chapel time or other GTC or class. Also, I want to introduce about Japanese occupation period. This period is mainly viewed about the pursuit of pursuit of independence. As you see on the left side is Yu Guan-sun, who was the activist in March 1st independence movement, and this is the man who bombed the Japanese in 1932, and this is Kim Gu, who led the activist independence active movement in the Japanese occupational period. To summarize, this period is independence pursuing period. There are conflicting views on Japan in Korean modern history, whether Japan modernized Korea or not. As you see on the left side of the slide, there is a railroad which was built by Japan mainly by Japan in Japanese occupational period. On the right side, you will be familiar, which you are very familiar with, is the photo of comfort woman or sexual slave of Japanese soldiers, and historians are arguing whether, I'm going to study whether Japanese played beneficial role in Korea or played harmful role in Korea. That's the issue in that's the issues of Korean history. And in the Republic of Korea, it can be summarized as the rule of dictators and so-called dictators and the protest. As you see, this is the April 19th revolution, and this is the Puma Hangjang in 1979, and this you are very familiar with, which is our senior Lee Han-yeol, who was died because of tear gas bomb attack in 1987. So this is the age of dictators and protests. Another important point of Korean modern history is relations with North Korea. In relations with North Korea, there are conflicting views. There such as pursuing war and being hostile with each other, and there's a reconciliatory mode, which tries to have a dialogue and engage in dialogue and make a peace. And that's the important point in Korean modern history. And finally, today is also a part of history. As you have seen on yesterday, that there was many historical debate especially on presidential debate. And this is an Ancheolsu phenomena which is predominant in Korean society, which changed the traditional concept of politics in Korea. And this is the statute of comfort women, which effect is still ongoing. This is thank you for listening to my presentation.
Hello, my name is Do Kyung Lee, and my major is English Literature and Language. The content will be divided into the 5 sections: the introduction, object and main subject, and advantage and job and career of English Literature and Language major. At first, I'll introduce our major. Most people think we are just studying how to good at English conversation, but the answer is no. We are studying about English linguistics and English literature, writing skills, speaking and debate skills, and culture of America and England. And the object of English language and literature major is to develop the ability to use the particular English efficiently based on a perception about significance of English as a word of official language. The main subject is like this. English morphology, literature of England and America, and English syntax, and English phonetics, and English writing, and English semantic, and understanding of English culture. And the advantage of my major is like this four. First, we can have a broader and deeper understanding of Western culture. And second, we can have a good command of English. And third, we can improve our sense and intelligibility of language. We can understand human lifestyle and culture and history by studying language. And first, we can get literary entertainment by learning English literature. And after graduating, we can get job like this. First one is interpreter and translator and professor or teacher or employee of foreign companies. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Seung Kim, and today I will introduce my major. This building is Daegugan, where School of Economics and Applied Statistics students are studying. School of Business also studying, but they borrow it. I also go here every day because my major is School of Economics. It will be dynamic. And before introducing my major, I want to tell you what is economics. Many people think economics is study of just formulas and graphs like this. And it's partially true because recently I studied these formulas and graphs because of my final exam. But before these formulas and graphs, an English economist, Marshall, said that economics is study of man's everyday life. For example, economists can know why Gangnam apartment is more expensive than Gangbok's. I can also analyze why some people are texting Kakao rather than listen my presentation by using economics. Like these examples, economics can be used in every area systemically and also scientifically. And I think this is why economics is called Queen of Social Science, and only social science that has Nobel Prize. And now let's see what School of Economics students study. There are two basic courses of economics. The first one is microeconomics. In microeconomics, we study individuals and particular firms. And the other one is macroeconomics. This is opposite of microeconomics, and we study general features of a country's economy such as unemployment and inflation. After these basic courses, we can study more specific areas like labor economics, environmental economics, financial economics, welfare economics, and econometrics, and etc. Lastly, let's see what job School of Economics students will have. After graduation, there are three big ways to go. First way is having a bank job. Most students want to go Bank of Korea, but because it is Korea Central Bank, but if they can go commercial banks. And second way is entering financial company. These are examples of financial company like security company and insurance company. And the last way is preparing civil service examination. If you pass this exam, you can go Ministry of Strategy and Finances or National Tax Service. This is the end of my presentation, and I hope you find interest in economics. Thank you for listening. Wait. Oh, yeah.